Section 2.2, Introduction to Fractions. A fraction can represent the number of equal parts of a whole. For example, let's say we have a circle that has 6 equal parts, and we shade 4 of them. The shaded portion represents 4/6 of the circle. Okay, let's discuss the different types of fractions you'll come across. First, we have a proper fraction. A proper fraction is less than 1 whole. An example would be 3/4. If I take a circle and I cut it into 4 equal parts and I shade 3 of them, we have 3 out of 4. And you'll notice that the circle is not completely shaded in, so it's less than 1 whole circle. Now let's take a look at an improper fraction. An improper fraction is greater than 1 whole. And improper fractions can also be written as mixed numbers. Mixed numbers are part whole number and part fraction. Part proper fraction, that is. For example, if we look at the number 7/4, notice that the numerator is larger than the denominator. 7/4 written as a mixed number would be 1 and 3/4. You can look at it both ways using the circles I have shaded. If we look at the left-hand circle, the entire thing is shaded, so that's 1 whole, plus the other circle, which is 3/4 shaded. So that's 1 plus 3/4, or 1 and 3/4. Or if you look at the circles in terms of the fourths, or how many pieces each circle is cut into, then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts shaded. So that would be 7/4. And then finally, you can have fractions that equal to 1. It's basically taking a number and dividing it by itself, as long as the number is not 0. You cannot divide 0 by 0. You'll notice the answer is equal to 1 whole. So, for example, if we have a circle and we cut it into 4 equal pieces and we shade all 4 pieces, then we have the entire circle or the whole circle shaded. So it's 1 whole circle equal to 1. Let's talk now about converting from an improper fraction to a mixed number, and then from a mixed number to an improper fraction. Let's start by taking an improper fraction and converting it to a mixed number. For example, let's change the improper fraction 13/5 into a mixed number. Now, there's a few ways you can do this. The first way would involve long division. So you're going to divide. You're going to divide 5 into 13. So 5 goes into 13 2 times. 5 times 2 is 10, and when you subtract, you get a remainder of 3. The number on the line will be the whole number. The remainder will be the numerator of the fractional part, and then the divisor 5 will be the denominator of the fractional part. So your final answer is 2 and 3/5. Another way to do this would just to think about how many wholes or how many 5s you can get out of 13. Well, 1 whole is 5, 2 wholes is 10, so 5 and 5 is 10. But if you did 3, that would be 15, so that's too many. So we have 2 wholes, which gives you 10, and we have 3 left over. So we have 2 wholes and 3/5 shaded. Now let's convert a mixed number to an improper fraction. For example, let's convert 7 and 3/8 to an improper fraction. There's 2 steps involved. The first step would involve multiplying the denominator of the fraction by the whole number. So in this case, you would take the number 8 times the 7, which gives you 56. Then the second step would be to add that result, whatever you get, to the numerator of the fraction. So in this case, our result was 56, and we're going to add it to 3. We end up with a result of 59. Your final answer will be that 59 divided by whatever the denominator of the original mixed number was. So it's simply 59 over 8.